So I wanted to change the style of video up this week and kind of show you what a day in my life running my print on demand and various side hustles looks like. I just want to tell you what I've been doing all week because it's been quite a different week from what I usually get up to. So I thought I'd make a little vlog style video for this week. Now, I'm not going to lie, I am starting my day a little bit late, but got the coffee in the groovy chick mug, ready to get going. It's currently 12:15, Friday the 7th of February, but that's the beauty of being self-employed really. You got no one to answer for, start when you want, finish when you want, but just make sure you get everything done. So the first thing I do every morning, or afternoon in this case, when I come into the office, is I pack my physical orders. Now, I've previously mentioned very briefly on this channel that I used to run a pretty big reselling business. I don't do it on that scale anymore, but I still sell a few bits here and there, just because with print on demand, as you know, it is primarily sitting behind a computer all day, every day. So if I didn't have these few physical orders, I probably would not see sunlight for a very long time. So just a good way to get out of the house or out of the office for 15-20 minutes a day. So yeah, I've only got the one to send today, so I'm just going to quickly do the label for that now. Right, so that is the one order of the day packaged. I'll drop that off in a little while. I'm just going to do my print on demand orders now, and then I'll go to the post office, get some lunch, take that. I got a niche question. If anybody has any experience with these Zebra label printers, currently I've got it connected to my old laptop, but basically every time I connect it to this, it just doesn't print labels. So if anybody knows how to print labels from the Zebra with the Mac, then let me know because it's giving me a headache. Right, so now the physical orders are out the way, it's time to fulfill the print on demand orders. And as you can see, the last 7 days on the Shopify store, I've had 31 orders and £953 in total. So I just want to show you this on Printify quickly. And I know a lot of people who do print on demand, they have their fulfillment order approval on automatic. I like to have it on manual just in case there's a problem. So I like to go through and check every single order and submit them myself. Right, it's a bit difficult showing you this without exposing customer data, but basically I've got 9 orders to fulfill. I've gone through them all manually, I've checked they're all correct, and I've sent them off for production. So I've had 9 on Shopify to fulfill, and now I've got 1 on Etsy. So as you can see, the last 7 days on Etsy, I've had 466 visits, £309 in revenue, and 12 orders. I've got 1 to send off today. Obviously, these aren't crazy numbers on Etsy, but like I've said before in previous videos, I do prioritise Shopify as I think it's better for brand building. So the Etsy order that I've got to send off is actually quite a good example to show you because it's a custom Etsy listing, and custom listings on Etsy do seem to sell really well. So essentially what I've done, I've made like a template design where the customer can change their text color and they can change their font, and then I'll just adjust the design based on what the customer wants. It's a bit of effort, but the listing does sell really well, so I don't mind doing it. I just thought I'd quickly show you the analytics for the custom listing that I'm talking about. So I listed this on the 15th of December. It's now the 7th of February. So just under 2 months, it's had 34 sales, completely organic, and it's done nearly £700 in revenue. So if this is your sign to start selling custom listings on Etsy, then let it be. So I've dropped my 1 physical order of the day off at the post office. Probably not worth the petrol money, to be honest, driving to the post office and dropping 1 parcel off, but I've secured the Holy Grail, the white monster, and that's what it's all about really, getting your daily white monster in. Got some chicken wraps and also some chicken satays. Not the most nutrient lunch, but it's what happens when you start late really, you can't properly plan, so yeah, something I need to work on. But I'm going to go back to the office now, do a little bit of content for one of my print on demand stores, and then I'll show you something very exciting after that. Right, I'm back from my daily 15-minute outing. It's 1:30 now, so I've officially been at work for about an hour and a half, something like that. I'm now going to focus on making content for one of my print on demand stores. So if you've been watching this channel, I told you I started a novelty underwear print-on-demand store. Now, I'm not going to show you the front because I don't want to show you the design and have the store copied, but these are the ones that I'm getting made in China. And as you can see, the quality is pretty average. Like, they're kind of stretchy and they're like a weird kind of spandexy material on the inside. So they're not the best, but they are selling, and surprisingly I'm getting no complaints. So I am just going to keep making content and keep selling them. So yeah, for the next half an hour, I'm just going to make some content, draft it and schedule it on Instagram and TikTok. Okay, so it's just gone 2 o'clock now, and I've finished making, drafting and scheduling content for one of my print-on-demand brands. And for the next hour, hour and a half, I'm going to put some work into my school community. Now, you might think it's a bit of a bold move launching a school community when I've only got 140 YouTube subscribers. But like I say in my introduction post, I've got 8 years experience, so I've got a lot to share. I've just got a very small audience. So if you do want to join my school community, I'll leave a link for that in the description of this video. It's called the Print on Demand and Etsy Seller Society, and gives you the tools, strategies and support needed to succeed. So if we go in the classroom tab, you can see here that I've pretty much planned out all of the modules. This is everything I know when it comes to starting, growing and scaling an online business. And within all the modules, I've basically wrote them out in a blog style format. So originally my plan was to like drip feed lessons and drip feed videos, maybe do 2 videos, 3 videos a week. But I thought the best thing to do is get all the lessons out in a blog style format first, so you can join the school and get learning right away. And then over the next couple of months, I'll be adding videos to the lessons that need one. So yeah, if you want to join the school community, I'll leave a link for that in the description of this video. So it's now just gone 4 o'clock, and I've pretty much spent the last hour, hour and a half fine-tuning all of my school lessons. So I've been skimming through the lessons and I've been making little changes as and where. So I've just published the last lesson inside the school community. So like I say, if you want to join that, learn from me, learn things that have brought me success over the last couple of years, then I will leave the link for that in the description of this video. We're currently sitting at 40 members, which is quite good considering it's only been open a week. So yeah, if you do join, introduce yourself, say you've come from YouTube, and just tell me where you're at in your print-on-demand journey. And launching this school community is pretty much the reason why at the start of this video I said that my working week has been a little bit different. And that's because I've pretty much put all my time, energy and focus into getting this school community ready for launch. So I've not been doing the usual making new Etsy listings, that kind of thing. I don't think I've made a new listing in a little over 2 weeks, which is not like me one bit. I've pretty much been doing the bare minimum just to maintain my shops and keeping them making sales. But like I've shown you at the start of this video, I've still done just under £1,000 in the last 7 days on Shopify. So, you know, the print-on-demand stores are still working. I've just not been putting the same amount of time and energy I usually would due to the school community. But that's all right because I plan to get back to it very soon. I think I am going to have next week off making new listings, because what I want to do next week is I want to start creating free guides and free products that you can download as soon as you join the school. Right, it's now just gone 5 o'clock, and for the last hour I've pretty much been updating my spreadsheets and catching up on my January sales. A lot of people don't seem to put their data into a spreadsheet, and the one on the left might look like a colourful mess, but I've been using that for a very long time, and it helps you kind of like visualize where you're making money and what you need to cut out of your business. And the one on the right is basically a summary of a few different things. And because I run multiple stores at once, I think it's a good idea at the end of the month or at the start of the month to take all the data from your stores and input it in a spreadsheet, just so you can see exactly where you're at with your business. And yeah, that is pretty much my working day complete. Started at 12, finished at 5, speedy 5 hours. I know it might seem like I've probably not done a lot, but when you think about it, fulfilled my orders, replied to the emails, finalised the school, updated the spreadsheet, made a bit of content. That is a good day for a print-on-demand business owner, if you ask me. Yeah, I've never done a vlog before, so if you want more of these, let me know and I can make them. But until next time, I'll see you then.